Hello. So today I am going to do a pink and black set, and it's inspired by this nail. Today I watched a video by Dorota Palika. If you haven't watched her already, I really suggest you watch some of her videos. She is awesome and awesome at explaining things. And she did a video with this kind of row. Oh, sorry, I just banged my camera then. She did a set of nails on herself with this kind of rose and some lace pattern. And this was my first ever go at it. I've just done it off camera to see if I was any good. And I was shocked at how easy it was. So I thought I would record my video but using the flowers in a different way. So you could see that. Now I've seen little, okay, I don't like my little leaves, but I'm really damn proud of my rose. But you see a lot of text doing these roses, and I have always liked them but shied away from doing them because they looked awkward and hard to do, and I didn't want to be disappointed if I failed. I mean, I know you don't learn things unless you fail, you learn from failing. But I don't know, I just didn't want to put myself through the, I don't know, stress of learning it or failing at it. But watching a video, and she explained some ways to do it. And she was there just brushing it out so quickly. So I thought I would give it a go. I got my Brill Bird gel out that I got in my nail mail box. And went to town and gave it a try and was quite surprised. So I'm going to pop that there. I really am proud of that. That's why it's staying in the video. And follow along if you would like. I'm going to paint my base, top coat it, and I'll show you doing those. And then I'm literally just using gel paint, and it's a tack-free one, so I've top coated before I've put it on because you can just leave it. And it obviously gives a slightly raised 3D look that I like. Or just watch and follow me along. Okay, so for a base, I'm going full on Barbie pink. I do think it would possibly look better with maybe the black base and then the nails done in pink. No, a black base and then the flowers done in pink, but I do not have a gel paint in this shade, so we're painting the base in this shade instead. I have gel paints in the primary colours, black and white. Let me just mix that a little, it's been sat for a while. Primary colours, black and white, gold and silver. I think I have a green in there somewhere and a highlighter orange that came in one of my surprise boxes from CJP. But I tend to try anyway to mix the colours that I need. Rather than buying a ton of products, because with the exception of the manicure roulette cards I've bought, I am trying to be good this year and use what I have rather than spending money, because nail art and nails in general, there's always something new and there's always a new product or a new trend, and yeah, it's an expensive hobby because you always see little bits. Even on Shein and Temu, it's you find little bits, oh that's nice, and then you add them to your basket and then it's like £100 later. So I'm trying to be good this year. Use what I have and make more of an effort. Sorry about that, I'm shaking the table while I'm trying to shake my polish. I'm trying to give it another mix. But yeah, and I'm trying to push myself to learn new art skills and become better, which is why I had to go at the rose. So I'll leave that to cure. I am going to second coat and top coat, and then I will be back with you. So if you're following along, feel free to pause me, turn the volume off me if I'm annoying you, whichever one suits, and finish painting your tips and top coating. You can use matte or shiny, it depends which effect you use. Obviously, because I'm using a no wipe gel paint, I can go straight on top of the top coats anyway without having to re-top coat. But you can also re-top coat if that is what you'd like to do. I'll be back with you in a second or two. Okie dokie. So these are my nails out of the Nuka. Sorry, this stand keeps, every time I touch it, look, it bounces. I'm really sorry about that. I think I've bent it slightly somehow. I'm going to have to figure that out. So, shall we go one nail at a time? Let's do one nail at a time. So I will just put, let me move you so you can see me. Just put a little bit of paint on my brush. Okay, and she kind of, we'll do one, I'm going to do one up at the top here. So she kind of did like a little comma dot, what's it? Okay, now I have a little ball on the end of my brush. Am I keeping you in camera? Yes, I am. So we put that down, and you kind of taper it out to kind of make like a triangle. Okay, the ones on the inside of this flower probably didn't need to be that big, but... And she said they don't have to be perfectly neat. They need to be a little bit, I don't know, lumpy or fluid. And then you expand out from there. And, you know, pull your lines around. And then just waggle your brush a little. And these kind of, that's a little much gel there. These kind of want to overlap slightly. So I'm kind of working in one direction. These are staying smooth no matter how much I'm wriggling my brush. But if you have shaky hands, all the better, because it will look even better, because you don't want it to be, you know, perfect little croissant shapes. Where was I? I was over here. I was distracting myself. Okay, so, and then bring that one round. Maybe a shorter brush might help with that. And then you just keep going round until you're happy. Obviously, your petals, the further out you get, your petals get, you know, kind of bigger. And then you just keep going around. They're kind of like triangle-y, lumpy croissants. If that made any sense whatsoever to you. And that is kind of like a rose. And I'm going to cap around that one as if there is one there. And then here as if there is one there. They could probably do with being a little closer together. In fact, they most definitely could do with being a little closer together, because that one is a lot closer together. But that is kind of like a rose. I'm going to nuke that one. Okay, and we're going to go take two. Sorry, I'm bouncing you again, aren't I? So, it was a little squiggle, or a dot, and then a squiggle around that, and then a squiggle around that, and then that was how you start. Do I need to zoom you in? Sorry about that. And then you just kind of keep repeating. Am I keeping you in shot? Yes, I am. You kind of keep repeating your pattern. Well, something went a little wrong on this one, didn't it? Well, the beauty, if you will, of me top coating it first, because I anticipated that happening, is being able to put gel cleanse on a wipe and starting again. So, see, I got it good the first time round, but that doesn't mean it's going to be good every time round. So let's try that again. Weird little dotty. The weird little dotty. Oopsies, I'm taking you off the shot, sorry. We were up to weird little dotty number 2. Well, maybe I should stop trying to do the baby roses and concentrate on the big roses. But that one's nuked. That is that one. I've seen somebody spread one like the full nail. I'm just not sure whether I'd be any good at that one, to be honest. So let's try it again, shall we? And maybe with a little less gel on my brush would help. So, little dots, little comma, little comma. Right, and let's go for it again. We're being very delicate and tiny this time. I want a tiny rose, damn it. So I have a lot less brush. No, I don't. I have a lot less gel. I have a lot less gel on my brush this time. And we're very slowly working. Here we go, we are doing. We're doing slowly, but we are doing. Slowly is good. But yeah, if you are working along with me and have unsurprisingly managed to outpace me, well done. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if you had. And as you've seen, it's easy. I think it's just knowing how much gel to have on your brush, because obviously I conquered my first attempt, but then my second and third went a little wonky. So I think it's just a learning curve. And I think it's the same as with anything. It will really just be a case of practicing. So I think for a little while you might see a few videos with these in while I come to grips. Because when I learn something new, I like to do it quite a bit just so it sticks. Because I because I have a memory like a sieve and my brain regularly farts and forget what I'm saying or doing at any given moment, I like to do something quite a lot when I've learned it, and then I find it sinks into my brain a little bit better. You know, like doing by repetition. When I was in college, studying to do nails and beauty, I found that writing out study notes or writing out notes for the class on things I knew I'd need for the exams, even though I had them on sheets already, or my tutor was really good, sometimes she'd record the classes for us so we could go back and look at them. I found that I learned better, or should I say memorized it better, if I could write it down a couple of times and the repetition just sunk in my head for some reason. Okay, I'm going to leave that one at that. But there we go. Okay, so I've put that into Nuke. That was not exactly, you know, the baby rose I planned on. I really am sorry. That was like 2 big roses. So I am going to stop there because otherwise I'm just going to be repeating myself. But maybe I'll just start one while that's curing. Anyway, I hope some of you, if you've watched it, have enjoyed watching it. And I really hope some of you, if you haven't already, given it a try. Try it and see how you do. And if you have done it before and you're enjoying it, comment below and give me some tips and tricks if you've got any. I am more than willing to listen, and I am all about learning new things this year, even if it's little bits like these or new techniques. I really welcome the advice. It is a good way for nail enthusiasts and nail techs alike to learn new things this year and to support each other in their growth. It will be a good thing. So I will flash you the 2 that I've done. Oh. And that's what happens when you have your paint palette right there. Well, what can you really say to that? At least I have gel wipe. Let's move that a moment before I cause any more injuries. So these are what I've accomplished. So we have first, which admittedly looks the best of the bloody bunch. We have second and third. So I will keep working my little way along. So stay tuned and I will show you what they look like at the end. And thank you very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it, and your continued support and comments and the likes mean a whole bunch. So thank you very much. It lets me know that people out there are enjoying what I'm doing. And if you try designs, let me know, or tag me on Instagram if you're on Instagram or Facebook. So keep watching and I'll be back soon. And here we have it. I had some Dewberry's black crystals. So I have added 1 into the center of each rose, although you really can't make that very well. That was a bad call on my part. But there we have it. I added another big flower to that nail. I think that design's going to take a little more work, but still. And I managed a kind of baby. But yeah. So I'm deciding whether to sticky tab these to my nails or not. Let's see. Okay, I did it. And this is what they look like on my very crooked fingers. So there we go. So for those of you that have bore with me, and finished watching, and for those of you that have followed along, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please leave me a like if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I am at, I think, 700 and odd followers at the moment. My goal for 2024 is to be at 1,000 subscribers for YouTube this year. When I reach the 1K, I do have a huge giveaway. One of my previous videos, I do show what's in the box so far. I'd keep adding to it. So look out for that giveaway when it happens as well. But here we are, a pink and black rose set. To learn how to do them more than a little better than I have, check out Dorota Palika. She is a nail tech and an educator. Fantastic lady. She is on YouTube. She has a huge channel, and it's her latest video, so check that out as well. And thank you all for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.